Okay, so this is the triangle inequality theorem. The way this works is whichever, like for instance here, if this is the longest side right here, that means this is the biggest angle. It goes across from it. So the smallest side is across from the smallest angle. The medium side is across the medium angle. They just go together. So here's how you start off your classwork. List the angles from smallest to largest. So we'll start with the sides here. So the sides. Okay, 6, 8, 10. Which one's the smallest? 6. 8 is the medium. 10 is the big one. So 6 goes from A to B. 8 goes from B to C. And where does 10 go?
A to C.
10 goes from A to C.
Bro, is it going to be this easy though?
The first part, yeah. So look, here's your answer. AB is right here, is across from which angle? It's across from C. So angle C goes with this one. BC is across from which angle? It's across from A. And then this one's across from B. So this is how you do those first 4 are like this. Sometimes, if it were to say like, okay, here's a shortcut with this. So sometimes it has you go from largest to smallest, so that's this one. So largest is 16, and then 14, and then 11, right? So 16 is HJ, 14 is GH. Here's a shortcut. Look at this. Let's go back to this one. On this one, number 6, the 3 letters are what? A, B, and C. So look, on small you have AB. What's the angle? On medium, BC, what's missing? AC, what's missing? So if you don't want to use the picture, you don't have to use the picture. So the letters here are G, H, and J. G, H, and J. So HJ, what's missing? G. GH, what's missing? G, J, and then H is missing. So you don't actually have to look at the picture to get these answers.
Where do you see J? I see G and I.
This one at the bottom is supposed to be J. Okay, and then you have one more kind that's on your paper that was not on here, so I'm going to make this adjustment. Okay, let's say you have this. Let's say you have these angles. If you look at 10 and 11 on your classwork, how many angles do you have on 10 and 11?
2.
There's just 2, right? But whenever you have 3 angles add up to what? They add up to 180. So on 10 and 11 and on these angle ones, you just do 180 minus the ones you have. So this one's going to be 50. Does that make sense for 10 and 11? No, that's the first step. But then it's exactly like what we've been doing. So it's 30, 50, 100. The 30 was what letter? Oh, I'm sorry. It's at D. No, you're right. I wasn't clear. 50 is E, and then 100 is F. So D is across from EF. E is across from DF. And then F is across from ED. Roman, they want you down there. Roman, they want to see you.
Huh?
They want to see you.
Who?
Ms. Watson. Because they said if you're longer than 5 minutes to go down there.
Mr. O snitched on you, bro. Jump. Mr. O, you need to come back and jump on.
Okay. Okay, so that's the first part. That's for the first page. Any questions here? It's pretty straightforward. Okay.
It looks easy.
Two more things. If you turn the page, so look at like number 25. This is where we're switching to next. So here's the rule. Look. Vanessa. Shh. No, I need you to pay attention. This is the rule right here. Small plus medium has to be greater than large. If that's not true, you literally can't form the sides together to make a triangle. Like, for instance, let me just give you an example here. So, like, if you have this line that's 10, and then this line, let's say it's 5, and this line is 1, they won't connect. You can't make a triangle out of them. This is why this rule has to be true. Okay, so I'm going to do these 3, and then I'm going to stop and let you guys do some work, and then I'll come back later to give you the rest of it. So here's what you do. It's the small, the medium, and the large. So small, medium, large, small, medium, large. So you just add together the small and the medium. 3 and 12 is 15. 15 is less than 17. So here the small and the medium are not greater than the large. This one is a no. That's the answer you're looking for. 5 and 16 is 21. 21 is equal to 21. This is also a no. This one's going to be 5 plus 7 is 12, which is greater than 8. So this one's going to be a yes. The only rule you're using here is this one here. Small plus medium is greater than large. Okay, hey, I'm just going to give you this last one so that we have it. I'm just going to go straight into the shortcut. Whenever you're answering these, this is for 31 through 36. If you look at that section, the range of the sides, it's just the difference to the sum. Okay, so you've got 5 and 13. So 13 minus 5 is 8. 13 plus 5 is 18. So this is the answer here. This is the answer number 13. Okay, this is why that works. So, you know you have to have a small, a medium, and a large? Mm-hmm. So the small is 5, and then the large is 13. So if the large is 13, is 5 plus 1 bigger than 13? No, it's 6, right? So this doesn't work. 5, that doesn't work. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that means 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Once you get to 13, that gives you an isosceles triangle. When you get to 14 here, 14 becomes the large one. So now you're in this stage. So if this is the medium one, 5 plus 13 is 18. So that means 18 will not work. So these are all the ones that don't work. Those are the ones inside are the ones that work. But here's your shortcut. You can just do it this way. That covers everything. Any questions? Okay, I'll leave this up here. That should get you through the whole classwork.